Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Tansongyun in Minghao Xiaoyao, a fantasy drama directed by Su Jizhou. The new drama Xiaoyao starring Tansongyun and Minghao has attracted much attention since it started filming. It is reported that the drama is directed by Su Jizhou, who has directed works such as Rouge and Quangbiao. It is a fantasy drama. In this regard, many netizens are still very optimistic about the drama. On the one hand, it is directed by the great director Su Jizhou, on the other hand, it is starred by actors Tansongyun and Minghao with excellent acting skills. It can be said that it is highly anticipated by everyone. The fantasy drama Xiaoyao mainly tells the love story of the heroine Xiaoyao, played by Tansongyun, and the hero Hongyi, the king of all monsters, played by Minghao. Tansongyun and Minghao's new drama Xiaoyao incorporates elements such as fantasy, fairy tales, and love. The plot is rich and interesting. The sadomasochistic setting between the human race and the monster race has also attracted the attention of many viewers. I hope the drama will be broadcast soon. Tansongyun, the star of the ancient costume fantasy drama Xiaoyao, has performed well in TV series such as In the Name of Family, The Best of Us, and Under the Power. Minghao, the star of the drama, has outstanding acting skills in TV series such as Young White Horse Drunk in the Spring Breeze and Cambrian Period. She is very talented in acting. In 2024, CCTV blatantly favored actresses, and she ranked first. Perhaps you will think of the innocent Chun'er in The Legend of Jinhuan, or Yuan Jinsha in Under the Power, or Shishui in The Legend of the Strange Man in the Early Republic of China. Yes, they are all played by the same person, that is Tansongyun. Speaking of Tansongyun, at the beginning of 2024, a big thing happened to her. CCTV named her 3 dramas, which were broadcast in the form of rotation in the Songyun Theater throughout January. Such a high-profile favor does not allow the daughter you like to be low-key anymore. Speaking of it, Tansongyun is really low-key. The support of her parents is all her resources. In 1990, Tansongyun was born in Shuyang County, Luzhou, Sichuan. As the only daughter in the family, she was loved wholeheartedly by her parents when she was a child. Although her family was not rich, as long as Tansongyun wanted to do something, her parents would do their best to support her and let her achieve her wish. When she was 15 years old, Tansongyun wanted to be an actor. Her parents helped her submit her information to the film and television company without saying a word. That was the year she was selected by the company and started her acting career. In the eyes of many people, being able to do whatever you want is very lucky. But Tansongyun, who really embarked on this road, knew that there was no such good thing in the world. She played supporting roles every year. If her parents had not stood firmly behind her to cheer her up, she might not have been able to stick to it. Especially when she failed the college entrance examination, she was even more discouraged. The relatives around her were all persuading her to give up filming first, which was unrealistic. She told her parents with tears in her eyes that she wanted to repeat her studies. Everyone thought that she was young and had to correct her mistakes. Only her parents, who had little money in their pockets, said, "Then repeat the year. Mom and Dad believe in you." The family worked together. The next year, Tansongyun, who worked hard, was successfully admitted to the Beijing Film Academy and studied in the acting department she had always dreamed of. The moment she received the admission letter, the family cried bitterly. Tansongyun knew that she was not as well connected as others, nor could she be favored by the director at first sight. She had no choice but to work hard silently and seize all the opportunity she could. Even if it was a small role with only a few scenes, she would happily share it with her parents. After the performance, she would report to her parents that she was safe. The whole family was looking forward to the day when Tansongyun could really become a big star. In 2011, this day finally came. Tansongyun played Chun'er in The Legend of Jinhuan. With a cute baby face and a greedy and talkative mouth, she performed a unique color in the Deep Palace and was loved by many people. A potential award finally made her no longer trapped by the supporting role, but had more possibilities. Transformation from dormancy. Of course, in the 3 years after Chun'er, Tan Songyun was still in dormancy. Only a few people have the luck to become famous overnight, and most people need to accumulate and develop before they can wait for the moment of fame. Tan Songyun is not in a hurry. She spends her mind on how to play every role she can get. Shen brought her many supporting roles. Although only one or two supporting roles occasionally allowed her to be fortunate enough to be included in the list of leading actors, she is already very satisfied. Fame is her expectation, but strength is also her goal. In this way, after persisting for 3 years, in 2016, she finally ushered in her first heroine, that is, The Best of Us, in which she played Gung. With a unique small round face and smart big eyes, Tan Songyun plays a high school student without any sense of disobedience. This drama immediately awakened many people's memories of the Green Campus, and Tan Songyun is also deeply loved by young audiences. After waiting for so many years, Tan Songyun finally began to be surrounded by fame. Her parents always said on the phone that the relatives envied them for having a big star daughter. The family finally did not cry this time, but laughed very brightly and happily. The next year, Tan Songyun played Summer of Fox and Waves, and began to get involved in workplace roles. Her fame accumulated little by little, and her acting skills also made a great breakthrough. She also began to appear in various award ceremonies again and again, the annual Popular Female Artist Award, the Best Actress in the Asian New Media Web Drama, and the Online Movie Actress Award. Every time she received an award, her parents would stay in front of the screen and watch it over and over for a long time. According to this development trend, Tan Songyun is likely to be completely famous, but who knows, her life is broken. Ushering in the darkest moment of life. In 2018, Tan Songyun received a call from home while working. This call made her tears burst out instantly. Yesterday, my mother was still looking forward to Tan Songyun's return home for the new year. Unfortunately, when she went out that day, she encountered a drunk second-generation rich car racing. After being knocked down, she fell in a pool of blood. The collapsed Tan Songyun rushed home as fast as possible with tears in her eyes, took out all her savings, and begged the doctor to save her mother at any cost. For a full 20 days, Tan Songyun stayed with her mother without sleep, looking forward to the moment when her mother woke up. But in the end, she only waited for her mother's body to get colder. One of the two pillars of life suddenly fell, and Tan Songyun used all her strength to denounce the second-generation rich's behavior. But what is despairing is that an ordinary person can't get any justice for a family with a background, even if it is a victim. All the evidence disappeared, all the witnesses kept silent, and all the investigators turned deaf and dumb. Not only that, they also used the public impression that actors like to hype to send Tan Songyun to the cusp of the storm. The pain of losing her mother, the evil of the criminals, and the direction of public opinion that was guided by the truth, Tan Songyun woke up from the pain countless times and rebuilt herself to be strong countless times. Finally, the kind-hearted Hee Jeong couldn't stand it anymore, and explained the reason for this girl who had suffered a great injustice on the show. The public opinion turned around, and Tan Songyun won the sympathy of the public. In 2020, the perpetrator also received the due punishment. In 2019, Under the Brocade was broadcast. On the way to seek justice for her mother, she did not forget her career. After all, this is what her mother wanted to see. With this TV show, Tan Songyun finally became popular. Unfortunately, her mother could not see it with only a 1-year time difference. Gratitude after being lifted up. After the fire, Tan Songyun talked about her wish in a variety show. The sentence "I want to dream of my mother" made the people around her red-eyed. Then, she said that she had another wish, that is, she hoped that her mother could be her daughter in the next life. It is such a deep love that one would want to renew the family relationship and regret. Because I was supported by my parents, I am persistent in wanting a chance to be grateful. Nowadays, Tan Songyun has acted in many good dramas, such as Walking to the Wind, In the Name of Family, Homeward Journey, Goodbye, Lee Kale, etc. As long as it is a drama about family affection, she can make us feel the warmth of the family, and the love she plays is even more profound, which makes many people in front of the screen emotional. Since her debut, she has no black material, no scandals, does not like marketing, and acts wholeheartedly, step by step becoming the ideal big star in her heart. Pure and brave, simple and self-sufficient, no quarrels, and quietly shining. As low-key as she is, she deserves the blatant favor of CCTV, and also deserves the unwavering love of those who like her. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.